What is a sensor? A sensor is a converter that measures a physical quantity and converts it into a signal which can be read by an observer or an instrument. A thermometer is the most basic sensor that converts measured temperature into expansion or contraction of liquid. Sensors embedded in the CPU. Thermal sensors measure the temperature of each core of the processor. Accelerometers measure acceleration forces. Forces may be static, like gravity, or dynamic, like moving the accelerometer. Need for sensors. Thermal sensors prevent wearing out of the hardware by reporting the temperature to a software which can take necessary steps. This ensures a longer life of the hardware. An accelerometer senses sudden motion of the computer and will temporarily park the hard drive to help reduce the risk of data loss. In the first video we saw that the computer catches fire like a cracker. This is because the thermal sensors supposed to detect the rise in temperature fails to do so, hence the computer catches fire and each and every component is affected by it. In the second video the sensors are working fine, but if we notice the CPU fan has been removed, Hence, even though the sensors are giving the correct reading, it has no effect on the system parameters, thus causing the first and the foremost parameter of the CPU is temperature. This parameter is managed by the thermal sensors. Temperature plays a big role in the proper functioning of the CPU. Due to faster and faster computers, temperature has become a major concern in the market. The thermal sensors are designed to work in steps which are as followed in the next frame. To manage these steps, there are various softwares in the market. These software help the user interact with the sensor, monitor their function, observe the parameters. These software, if used in daily usage, can be very useful. CPU-Z Freeware System Profiler detects hardware features and presents them in one window. Provides real-time clock speed for effective overclocking. Here is a shot of the CPU-Z application. On the screen we can see various details about the CPU. This particular screenshot is of a quad-core laptop processor, Core i7-3615QM. Core temp collects data from digital thermal sensor which is located in each individual core of the processor near the hottest part. What makes core temp unique is the way it works. It is capable of displaying the temperature of each individual core of every processor in your system. You can see temperature fluctuations in real time with varying workloads. Core temp is also motherboard agnostic. Core temp also builds a graph of usage versus temperatures, helping the user identify the heavy and light tasks. LM Sensors is a free open-source software tool for Linux that provides tools and drivers for monitoring temperatures, voltage, and fans. Initially, when we started the mapping of the graph, the computer was just switched on and hence the temperature was low. Then we did some heavy gaming, thus the temperature rose to an average of around 50 degrees. With more rigorous testing, we started editing a movie taking the temperature to an average of 60 degrees. The spikes observed in between the graph involved exporting videos and heavy multitasking. After this we closed all the applications and the temperature fell down rapidly, after which our testing came to an end. HP 3D Drive Guard uses accelerometer to detect sudden motion. Disengages the hard drive heads to minimize data loss. Works only if the hard disk is running at the moment of impact.